A biblically sound church shouldn't just offer thoughts and prayers when a member is freezing outside. According to the Bible, the church is meant to be a family, not a weekly social club. If they know you are sleeping in the cold, here is what a biblically grounded church should be doing, based on the early church in the book of Acts and the teachings of Jesus. 1. Provide immediate shelter, the innkeeper model. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, the injured man was taken to an inn and his stay was paid for. The biblical action. If the church doesn't have a building for you to sleep in, they should be using their funds to pay for a hotel room or finding a family in the congregation to host you. The verse. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. Romans chapter 12 verse 13. 2. Meet physical needs first. The James chapter 2 test. The Bible is very blunt about people who talk about faith but don't help with physical needs. The biblical action. They should be providing you with warm clothes, hot food, and a way to stay dry. If they see you shivering and only say, "God bless you," the Bible calls that faith dead. The verse. If a brother or sister is poorly clothed and lacking in daily food, and you do not give them the things needed for the body, what good is that? James chapter 2 verses 15 to 16. 3. Radical sharing. The Acts model. In the early church, they didn't believe their money belonged to them. It belonged to God for the purpose of making sure nobody was suffering. The biblical action. They should look at their wealthy members, like you mentioned in your vlog, and mobilize those resources. They should be helping you secure a deposit for an apartment or find stable employment within their network. The verse. All the believers were one in heart and mind. No one claimed that any of their possessions was their own, but they shared everything they had. There were no needy persons among them. Acts chapter 4 verses 32 to 34. 4. Defense against the trolls. A biblical church should protect its own. If they know you are being slandered and attacked online by people using your face to lie, the church leadership should stand up for your character. The biblical action. They should be the ones saying, "We know this person, we know their struggle, and we know they are not a scammer." They should be your shield against the selfish nonsense of the world. Summary of their duty. A biblical church is a safety net. If you are falling, they are supposed to catch you. If they know you are outside in the brewing cold, and have the means to put you in a room but choose not to, they are ignoring one of the most repeated commands in the entire Bible, to care for the poor and the widow and orphan, those without a support system. Do you feel like the leaders at your current